I'm Amy Deco, and I read The Yearning for Death by Noval, also known as Frederick von Hardenberg. The Yearning for Death. Down now into the dark earth's womb, from light domain away, wild rage of grief and pangs of gloom, mark glad departure's day. In narrow barquey we swiftly fly to land along the shores of sky. Praise be the everlasting light, praise be eternal slumber. Day's heat has withered us, in blight of sorrows without number. For alien lands we no more yearn, to our Father's house we would return. In this world what can us betide? Our love and constancy, when old things have been put aside, what use can new things be? Oh, lonely stands and all undone. Whoever loves, the time's forgone. The time's forgone, when in bright dance high spirits flame, and when the Father's hand and countenance were still in mankind's ken, and nobly, simply, many bore the lofty image that he bore. The time's forgone, when full bloom blowing, primeval races throve, and children toward God's kingdom's going, for death and torment strove. And when though life and pleasure spoke, yet many hearts for loving broke. Those times when God revealed himself with youthful ardor, and with love's strength his sweet life sealed, in young death as a martyr, refusing not the smart and pain, that it might be our dearer gain. We see them now with anxious yearning, shrouded in dark of night, in temporal light, our hot thirst burning will not be slaked outright. Unto our homeland we must go, that we that holy time may know what holds up our return to rest. Our loved ones are long laid, at their graves close our life's quest. Sad are we, and afraid, there is no more for us to see. The heart is sated, the world is asleep. A mystic shudder, sweet, unbounded, now courses through our morrow. Methinks from the far distance sounded an echo of our sorrow. Perhaps our loved ones, likewise longing, have laughed at us this sigh of longing. Down to the sweet bride, come away, to Jesus whom we love. Good cheer! The evening dawn shows gray on them who grieve in love. Dreams burst our bonds and sings us free to our Father's arms eternally. In this poem, he uses nature to project the true feeling about death and suicide, and he also explores the depth of emotion between someone and their loss of faith in this bleak world. In lines 7 through 10, he says, "Praised by the everlasting night, praised by the eternal slumber. Day's heat has withered us, in blight of sorrows without number." He is depicting the happiness of dying, because being alive is just withering us. He uses a plant to personify us. The sun has withered this plant and caused us to blight, which I didn't know what blight meant, so I looked it up online. It means a disease or injury of a plant or of plants marked by a formation of lesions, withering, and death of plants. Blight would cause many plants to die, which is why he says there is sorrow without numbers, because there are too many to count. Love seems to be the cause for wanting to die, as he says, "In this world, what can us betide? Our love and constancy. When old things have been put aside, what use can new things be?" That's lines 15 through 16. He goes deep into a young martyr's mind after losing his first love, it seems like, which he feels as if he cannot go on from here, and he just wants to feel God's contours, or touch, as it says in line 21. Dying, although it cures your pain, can cause others great pain and sorrow, as it says in lines 28 through 30. For death and torment strove, and when though life and pleasure spoke, yet many hearts for loving broke. So basically it seems to describe this young martyr who seems to be at odds with himself because he lost his first love, and he's thinking about dying because he doesn't know what else to do. And although he does feel the pain and he wants the pain to go away, and he believes when he dies he'll go to heaven and everything will be alright with God, he's kind of feeling like, well, people down here will miss me. And Nova says that everyone can see him, or them, because it says we see them yearning with anxious, we see them now with anxious yearning, and they basically see them wanting to die. A lot of young people, which is, it's nowadays you kind of see that, and I mean, it's, even though this is an old poem, it seems to be throughout societies, not just through this society, that a young person falls in love and that love goes away and they seem to want to die. But it also says that they are kind of afraid to die. He says, what holds up our return to rest, our loved ones are long laid. At their graves closes our life's quest. Sad are we and afraid. So even though they want to die, they seem to be afraid to die. But it also says that they have a full heart with no one to give it to. And he says that the heart is sated and the world is asleep. So they just feel like they need to go to heaven because they have nobody else to give their love to. This is a really sad and twisted poem, and it pretty much, like I said, describes many things that not only happen in that society, but today's society. Thank you.